want to teach you guys the 5 steps to superb customer service, right? Step number 1, engage early. What do I mean by engage early? I want you to recognize this customer before they walk in the door. I want you to recognize this customer while they're driving their car, right? I want you to see this customer way before they get to the counter. And I want you to engage with them before they can even say anything. They can look at the menu. They can look at the ambiance. I want you to engage with that customer as soon as you see them, okay? The faster we can engage with that customer, the more of their attention we will have, the more of the experience we create, the earlier we can create that experience. So the first step in this 5-step process is engage early. That's the most important step, because you never want to go or have someone come to a location and it takes you 5 to 10, 15, 20, 30, to even a minute for us to say anything to that customer. So we want to make sure that every time we see the customer, we can engage with them early. That way, that'll give us the best opportunity to have success with this customer. Step number 2 is compliment. The reason that I want you to engage early is because I want you to recognize something about this customer that you can identify with, right? You may see the type of car that they have. You may see the shoes that they walk in with. They may walk toward you and you might be able to smell their perfume or cologne, right? I want to give you the best opportunity possible to engage with this customer early, so when you do, you can give them a real, genuine compliment. We don't want you to compliment them on something that's not real, right? That way, that's the reason we want you to engage early. Because the earlier you can engage, the more time you have to find something on this customer that you can compliment them on. Now look, every single day we wake up, no matter if we say we do it or we don't do it, the reason that we get up and put on makeup, the reason we put on the clothes that we put on, the reason that we match the way we do, is because we want people to see us in a certain light, right? So if we take our time in the morning to put on these clothes, we want somebody to recognize that. 9 times out of 10, we have gone years, months, of a long period of time without receiving one compliment. So imagine going into a smoothie company and every time you go there, someone compliments you on something different, right? That goes back to the customer service. We want that to be that feeling that we recreate from that experience, all right? So the second step is one of the most important steps. All of these are important, but the second step is make sure we compliment every single time, all right? Step number 3, build a rapport. That is so important when it comes to customer service. That is so important when it comes to creating a lifetime customer. It's building a rapport. What I mean by building a rapport is we want to find something on that customer, which goes back to the engage early, right? If we can engage early, 9 times out of 10, we can find something to compliment them on, and it trails all the way back down to building a rapport, right? So building a rapport means that what we're going to do is we're going to find something common on this person, right? So whether it might be they drove up in a Mustang and we love Mustangs, or they might walk in with some running shoes that we may think about going to buy the running shoes. So hey, are those shoes comfortable, right? So therefore, you're opening the gate up. All of these, when you build a rapport, you want to ask an open-ended question. You want to ask a question that they have to give you an answer to. You don't want to ask a question like, oh, what color are your shoes, right? Or where did you get those shoes from? You want to ask a question that they have to give you an answer like, hey, I've seen those shoes around somewhere. Are they really that comfortable? You see how they have to engage back in the conversation without giving a one-word answer? You want them to be able to open up. You want them to be able to give you more information that you can talk about, right? That's why you engage early. That's why you compliment. And then when you get to the third step, you can build a rapport with all the information you gain from the first 2 steps. All right? So the third step in this 5-step process, make sure we build a rapport. The 4th step in the process is edify the product. Yep. What that means is that the product itself, you want to talk this product up so high that they can taste the product before they even get it in their mouth, right? So the philosophy that I have about edifying the product is like, think about going to driver's school. Or you know how you have you're in the driver's car, right? A student driver. And there's 2 steering wheels. There's one steering wheel on one side, there's one on the other side, right? The student driver is driving, he has the pedals, and he's driving the car, right? But the actual instructor has the same things. So if you start to go too fast, he can slow you down a little bit. Or if your turn isn't quite right, he can make that turn for you, right? But the whole time that you're driving, you feel like you're driving. But the instructor knows that he's really in control, right? So it's the same thing that we do here. The way that we do the things and engaging with the customer, we're building a rapport, we're complimenting, all of these things, it helps us to guide us down this path to be able to control the customer, right? So what we do when we edify the smoothie, that's why our key phrase is, what's your favorite fruit, right? Anytime that's the first thing that you want to ask the customer, what's your favorite fruit? The reason that we ask the customer what's their favorite fruit is two things. One, as a consumer, we're not very smart, right? You know, I know. As a consumer, I am an idiot. I just want what you think. Not knowing that we may have two completely different taste buds. You may like something that I can't stand. Now what happens is, instead of me going and looking off the menu, I respect your opinion. You're here every day, this is what you do. I know you know what you're talking about, right? So I ask you, what do you think? What do you recommend? So instead of going down that rabbit hole and finding something that you may not like, then you get it and you don't like it, then you got a bad experience because you got something that you didn't like, that it really wasn't something that you wanted in the first place, but you asked me what I like, so I told you what I like, right? So instead of going down all those different phases, remaking it and doing all those things, the first thing we ask you is, what's your favorite fruit? From there, we can get a gauge of where we want to take you, right? That's why we're back in the driver's seat again. So if we say, hey, what's your favorite fruit? Oh, I like strawberries. Oh, okay, cool. Do you like pineapples? Oh, yeah, I love pineapples. Well, the cha-cha is amazing. Strawberry, pineapples, and passion fruit is probably our top seller. I know when you taste this smoothie, you're going to feel like you're on spring break at the beach with your toes in the sand, right? That's what edifying the product sounds like. So what you want to do is you want to bag up the product. You want to make this product and paint a picture for your customer about this product before they even try it. So the whole time that you're talking about this product and you're giving them this visual of this product, they're automatically taking themselves to the beach with their toes in the sand. And now they can taste how good this smoothie is before they even get it, right? So that's why the fourth step in this 5-step process is edify the smoothie. That gives you an opportunity to create a picture and paint a picture for the customer that I promise you no one else is doing. That means that we're going to get more customers. That means that we're going to get more return customers. We're going to have better ratings, better experience, and that means you're going to get more tips. All right? Now, the fifth and final step in this 5-step process is everything we do it with love, right? I want you to make this product. I want you to present this product. I want you to deliver this product as if you was giving it to your mother, if you was giving it to your father, if you was giving it to your best friend, right? And every time we do this, we want to make sure that this product is the best product that we've made thus far. Now, one thing that I do, and you'll hear me say this all the time, is that, hey, listen, this is the best smoothie I've ever made until I make the next smoothie, right? I want you to make the best product you've ever made every single time. And guess what's going to happen? You have no choice but to do it with love, because you're going to deliver this product as if you was giving it to your mother. You're going to deliver this product as if you was giving it to your father, like I said earlier. And now, once you deliver this product, our key phrase, right? When you go to Chick-fil-A, what do they say? It was my pleasure, right? So one thing that we say, and we want you to get used to saying over and over and over again, is that as soon as you deliver this product, you stop the customer and say, hey, listen, be careful. I put a lot of love in that, all right? Now, when you say that phrase, the customer will automatically smile. And the emotion that they feel is going to be so great. And you're going to see how much energy they give you back on that little phrase. Listen, be careful. I put a lot of love in that. All right? So make sure you understand that no matter what you do, you want to do it with love. And that's our main ingredient in all of our products. So remember, the 5-step process to phenomenal customer service. Step number 1, engage early. Step number 2, compliment. Step number 3, build a rapport. Step number 4, edify your product. And the 5th and final step, everything you do, do it with love. All right? Now, I want to thank you guys for joining us. I want to congratulate you for being a part of the team, and I want to welcome you to the Smooth and Groove family.